You used the word earlier, mad competency. Can you explain that in detail a bit more?
You're asking all the tough questions. Mad competency, I think, is a theorizing of madness. And again, madness is going to look very different in different contexts. So to me, mad competency is about having a level of skill and knowledge and value. Value in terms of disability justice. I think that's the prevailing value framework in madness is disability justice. And we're moving towards this term mad justice, which is kind of an umbrella of social justice in madness. And it's, again, competency is all about, the skill of advocacy, the skill of human rights, the skill of partnering with someone and co-designing, co-producing a relationship, partnering with someone, being a peer, is all mad competency. Being able to link someone's personal experiences with their structural context. So I'll give you my own example. If someone was to work with me from a mad competency framework, it would be about understanding that I view my mental health condition as a spiritual gift from the universe. I've come out with the gender identity of not being non-binary because of embracing and integrating my mother's spirit within me. Now, that can't be understood through a biomedical lens. I'd be sent off to the psych ward just for making statements like that. So it's really about understanding, again, that social, cultural, spiritual and structural perspective, understanding the worldview of the person and understanding that people view their madness through different lenses, through different ways. And we're there to help people make meaning because at the end of the day, what is reality? Everyone has their own version of reality. That's called lived and living experience. What we need to do as human beings is be empathic, deeply empathic, listen really deeply. These are key skills as well in mad competency. Listen as a peer, do story work, narrative work to really hear and tease out where the distress is coming from or the neurodiversity or the vulnerability. And really seek to help people to understand the politics of their experience. So for me, a lot of my trauma had clear links with, kind of patriarchy and feminism in terms of my mother experiencing domestic violence, in terms of my grandmother not wanting to have children. And then obviously being someone in the queer community, there's direct links between how I developed a very anxious personality because I was constantly trying to mask myself as a child and an adolescent. That's not a fault of my brain. That's not my fault. I don't have an illness. I've just responded to my environment, which has been discriminatory and unjust and said that I'm not a worthy human being. So mad competency is about understanding those links between the person's experience, their experiences of the environment at a family, community and societal perspective, because most of us have complex grief and trauma issues when you really listen deeply. And I think that exists in an intergenerational context, as you would know.